Hello? Hello? Hi? Let me know if you can hear me. What is up, everybody? Sorry, I'm snacking. I'm really hungry. Is the chat popping up? Oh, cool. Let me make that a little bit bigger. There we go. Oh, wait. There we go. Doritos. The same Doritos I was eating last time. Hi, Amanda. I'm not staying because feeling under the weather. Oh, I'm sorry that you are feeling sick. I did answer your email like 20 minutes ago or something. I saw it and I wanted to answer it before I went live because I knew that you would be here. I didn't want to show up without answering your email. I got cranberry juice too. Because I have nothing to eat or drink in this house. Just, well, all done with cranberry juice. But just a little bit of Doritos left. I need to go grocery shopping so badly. Very, very badly. But grocery shopping is like my least favorite thing to do. Fun fact. I don't like it. I don't like grocery shopping. No, I really need to do it. I was in the ER. Jeez. Thyroid nodule. That sucks. I'm sorry. That doesn't sound like a very good Friday. Oops. There we go. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. I have mixed feelings on Fridays because I have to work on Saturdays. So it's like Saturdays are my Fridays right now. I do retail work on Saturdays. Hi, Mickey. Grocery shopping always ends up becoming, oh my gosh. I know. The last time I actually ordered groceries because I really just didn't want to go to the grocery store. It's draining. There's too many choices. I get like option fatigue or whatever it's called. And so I ordered groceries and it was like 2 paper bags full of groceries. That was over $100. Like, it was just like essentials too. It wasn't anything good. And it was $100. But when you order groceries, you have to buy, or you have to pay for like the service fee and delivery and tip and all that, but still, that's not that much. The food itself is just really expensive now. Thanks for your well wishes. I hope you enjoy the heck out of your Doritos. Thanks. I'll email you back. Yes, I will see you again, Amanda. Please feel better. You love grocery shopping? That's crazy. No, that's just crazy. No, if I could just order groceries, I would, but they always either forget things, pick the wrong things, can't find the things that I need. I don't know. I never order groceries if you have like a meal in mind that you're trying to make, because that relies on every ingredient. It's just not very reliable. What grocery stores do you guys like? I have an Aldi, and I like Aldi. But even that is getting really expensive. But I like that they have like little home items. I bought a gingerbread house that I'm excited to decorate from Aldi. But a lot of our grocery stores around here are pretty expensive. Publix, I don't think we have one of those. We also have Walmart, obviously, and they are probably one of the cheaper options, but still, even Walmart's expensive. And it's not safe for me to go to Walmart because I will buy a lot of things at Walmart. Whether it be clothes, shoes, home stuff, electronics. It's just not safe. It's not a safe place for me to go. So I try not to go to Walmart. And then Walmart's right next to Home Goods and all that, so hit the Home Goods, spend a ton of money there. No, I've been good. I haven't gone to Home Goods in a while. Do you guys like my, I don't have the Christmas tree thing anymore. Because when I took it out of the closet to put it up last stream, it was like broken. And so after a while it just fell apart like overnight. I think the ferrets got into it. So now we have a moon lamp that I won at Dave & Buster's. On Molly's birthday we went to Dave & Buster's and I won it. I got a lot of tickets and I got it. So that's my moon lamp. It looks like just a ball of light, but it has like moon craters on it. It's pretty cool. Hello, Clarissa. Does it change color? Yeah, it does. Well, it's only like this warm color or a like cool color. So kind of like the other light. Even though that's a warm light, but it's more white. But no, I kind of wish it would cycle through colors or something. I could have got LED lights. That was an option with your tickets. You could get LEDs, but I don't really like the look of LEDs. I mean, that's an LED technically, but like the colorful ones, I'm a warm girl. I can only have warm lighting in the house. I stumbled upon a post the other day and I could relate. It was like, never use the big light in the house. Like, you can't use the big lights, which is so true. The main lights in the house are awful. They're terrible. Terrible. Like, yep, that's me. Colored lights bad for ferrets? I don't know. I think it's one of those, like, very no one knows type things. It's kind of just use at your own risk. I mean, most importantly, just make sure that they are getting enough complete darkness, which can be pretty hard to do. But yeah, as long as they get enough complete darkness, because that way their body knows to produce melatonin and whatnot, then you should be good. But I wouldn't like keep I wouldn't keep ferrets in a room where it's lit with LEDs all the time. That's annoying for me. I can't even imagine how it would be with ferrets. My little sister Lily, she loves LEDs. She wants to like line her whole room with different colored LEDs, and I'm considering getting ferrets and wondering how much money I should save for vet bills. Whew! A lot of freaking money, I'm telling you right now. We just paid off our ferret debts after years. And it was only because it was like money that I had for my college that I never ended up using. So I paid off vet bills. Short answer is a lot of money. A stupid amount of money. Stupid amount. I just had an email from someone, a younger person, I could tell, school-aged person, and they wanted ferrets. And they wanted my opinion on if they would be ready for ferrets. And nowadays I put a huge focus on just how much money they cost, because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how expensive they are. Like, I spend at least $200 a month on their food, which is a lot of money for such a small animal on food. And then anytime we go to the vet, which normally I only bring them to the vet for an emergency nowadays, you're looking at least $1,000. If there's something wrong, a lot more than that. I'll tell you right now, I don't have enough. If like there's another emergency, I'll have to just take out another loan, which sucks. But they cost so much money, and that's one of the big reasons why I will not have ferrets forever, because it's just I can't keep justifying the amount of money that I spend on them. Petco is now selling ferrets for almost $400 each. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. A couple of years ago, they were like nearing $300. I don't know at Petco, but like our local pet stores that sell ferrets, almost or nearly $300 each. No discounts for multiple. I mean, it's crazy because people are spending, people are spending the money, clearly. That's why we keep selling them. People are buying, like, let's say 2 ferrets at Petco, what, like $800? Maybe they give you a deal, I don't know. $800. Then they're like, oh, you need to buy the cage. I don't know if Petco sells the Ferret Nation. Maybe they do now, but that's like what, $200 if you want to use the Ferret Nation. And then if you get ferrets from a pet store, they have to almost immediately go to the vet. Like literally that's your first stop before you even go home, is go to the vet, because 99.9% of the time they have ear mites and or a parasite, an intestinal parasite. Two ferrets are $1,200. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth the money for a pet store ferret, because you have to go right to the vet, as I was saying, which is like what, $60-$80 to get them seen minimum. Like it's probably more than that now, per ferret. Get their ears checked, that costs something. Ear mite medicine, that costs something. Check their poop for parasites, that costs something. If your ferret poops at the vet, that costs something. They clean it up and they charge you a cleaning fee. Like there's all these fees. That's why I do not recommend ferrets for kids. It's just not fair to put your parents through that even. I mean, I do blame parents a lot of the time. They go into it without really fully understanding. But they're the ones who have to pay for it at the end of the day most of the time. And it's just... That's why a lot of these ferrets end up in bad situations, because the parents buy them don't realize that there's such a huge responsibility and how much money they actually cost. So, and then they provide less than bare minimum care. And that's what happens. And then we get a bunch of ferrets in the shelter because people don't want to pay for them anymore. Money is one of the biggest downsides of ferret owning. One of the biggest downsides. I mean, then there's ways to make it better, like obviously, credit cards, care credit, but that's not a great thing to rely on. But not everyone has thousands and thousands of dollars saved up just for ferrets, especially if you're younger, young adult, just out of college, they're not great pets for that reason. But still, people won't listen to me, so. They cost me, my ferrets, they weigh like what, 2 pounds each? Cost me more than it costs to maintain my over 1,000 pound horse. I spend less on my horse. I mean, yes, I have 4 ferrets now, but I spend less on the horse. And the horse weighs what, 1,000 pounds? Even vet care for horses are honestly cheaper than vet care for ferrets. Think about it. Think about it. Okay, sorry, I missed out on a lot of comments. Where I live, at Petland, which I don't think we have one here, they're $700. I spent $650 last month at the vet for 2 ferrets to get a checkup. Yeah, even just to get your yearly checkups. That's like at least a couple hundred. Just for them to look at the ferret, go, oh my gosh, ferrets are so cute. I love ferrets. We never see enough ferrets. Squeeze, squeeze. Okay, bye. Have a nice day. $600. They don't sell any suitable cages near me for ferrets. Yeah, I don't think they do. I mean, no. I think they do have the Ferret Nation, the Double Ferret Nation at my local small chain pet store. They do sell ferrets, unfortunately, so I don't go there to buy anything, but they do sell the Double Ferret Nation. You can check the rescues around the area. Just please be prepared and learn about taking care of ferrets. Yeah, I always recommend people to foster ferrets before they get them because they are truly so much work. And you'll be able to see a little bit of it if you foster, or if you even volunteer at a rescue, which is actually a lot of fun. I know it doesn't sound fun to kids who are like, I really want ferrets, yada yada. It's fun. I love volunteering. I volunteered with animals for many, many years, and I learned a lot about what I could handle and what I can't handle. So glad I could catch your live stream. Hello. Live stream. Live stream. What is the best thing about owning ferrets? The best thing about owning ferrets is just that they're ferrets. I love ferrets. Like the animal itself. Not so much the aspects of owning them and the logistics, but the ferret itself, I love. It is a perfect animal. It is super cute, cuddly, can be cuddly, adorable, funny, playful, intuitive, intelligent. They're just everything I like in an animal. That's why I got ferrets. It's because they're everything I like in an animal. I wish they were awake. I could show you guys them. Do I still have Gen? I do not have Gen. I talked about this, I don't know, I think it's probably coming up a year now. He's been with the breeder. Basically, what I've learned, and I talked about it in there, so if you want to learn more, I would go back and watch that. But basically, a big mistake that I made was that I got a dog for my ideal lifestyle. So like for the lifestyle that I really wanted to have, which was I want to go hunting every weekend that I can. I want to take the dog to dog shows because that was what he was bred to do, was hunt and do shows. And am I still alive? I'm like buffering. Okay, I'm good now. Anyways, that's what I wanted to do. And I did a lot of that with him. I took him to shows. I did training with him. I was very involved with him. But I got a breed for my ideal lifestyle, when really I should have gotten a breed for my current lifestyle, because there's no guarantees in anything. There's no guarantee that I would be able to hunt every weekend, which turns out I wasn't able to, and a lot of that. And he was an intact dog meant for breeding that she was going to breed with, that she really liked and she honestly wanted as her personal pet. So it worked out that way, but I do miss him a lot. I more so miss having a dog, like being able to go for walks with the dog and doing doggy things, training. I loved training him, but in the future definitely would get a dog that suits like my current lifestyle at the time. But we still had fun together. He had a great however many months he was with us. We had fun raising him, and we raised a good dog, but just didn't work out, unfortunately. My rescue will not let people foster ferrets because COVID. Yeah, a lot of places are doing things or not doing things because of COVID. Like a lot of vet offices, you still can't go in with your animals, which I don't necessarily agree with. and I will not go to a vet office if I cannot be let in. My vet office has been letting people go in for months now, which is really nice. However, the emergency vet that we go to for most of our things, because usually we'll just bypass the normal vet if we think it's serious, and usually we're right, they won't let us back because it's like a vet college type thing. I don't know. I've never been back in there. Nor do I even want to be. That place gives me the heebie-jeebies. I hate going to the vet so much. I get panic attacks now because I just have such bad experiences going to the vet. So Brian now does it for me, which is very nice. Very, very kind of him to do that. But thankfully we haven't needed to go, knock on wood, in quite some time. When did you get your first ferret? I believe it was 2018 when I got Patsu. The summer of 2018. I could be wrong. He was about 8 weeks. And I got him at a pet store before I knew any better. Because I thought that my specific pet store, which is not Petco, PetSmart, or any of the big ones, I thought that it was more of like they took animals in and then rehome. Because a lot of pet stores do that. They take in rehomes. But I was dumb and I didn't do enough research. Because if I did know the full extent, I wouldn't have. How many ferrets do you have right now? I have 4 right now. I have Patsu, Appa, Momo, and Remy. I almost said Howl. I haven't had Howl in a long time. Poor guy. I had a dream about Riva the other night. I posted on my story. It was really weird. Like normally when I have dreams about ferrets, or no, I never have dreams about ferrets. I have a ton of zombie apocalypse dreams for whatever reason. And I don't watch a lot of zombie apocalypse type content. But I have a lot of zombie dreams. And the ferrets will be there, but like I basically just lock them in a house, put them in a room or something, and then go about the dream. I'm just like, okay, I just have to make sure that the ferrets are safe. But it's never like, oh, where's Patsu? Where's Appa? Where's Remy? It's just like ferrets in general. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, I had a dream about Riva the other night, which was really weird. But it was pleasant. It was good. I was happy. I remember seeing her and being like, you're not supposed to be here. It was weird. But it was good. I woke up and I was happy about it. Anyways. Yes, I have 4 ferrets right now. And it's the perfect number for me. Not planning on getting any more. Although I say that, and then ferrets just end up in my lap. Tanji ended up in my lap. Remy and Riva ended up in my lap. Just keeps happening. I can't escape it. I can't escape it. We had to put our cat down a few months ago and we weren't able to go in with her. Oh, I'm really sorry about that. That is really, really hard. That is really hard. I'm so happy and thankful that when Howl passed away, it was in the midst of the pandemic. And they were really careful about who they allowed in. They let me go in with Howl, but they only allowed one person in at a time. So Brian couldn't go in with Howl, which was really sad. I mean, he could have come in after, but he would have already passed, and that's really hard. So we had to just kind of say goodbye in the car, which sucks. It was terrible. One of the worst things ever. So I'm really sorry that you weren't able to be there. I wasn't able to be there when Tanji and Riva passed away. Neither of us were because they were overnight at the vet hospital, and that's just why I don't want any more ferrets. Wedding update. Nope. I have nothing new to report. Just that it got pushed to October. And I'm only having like 30 people instead of the 75 that we had planned. So basically no friends are going to be able to come because literally just family. because we have just the right amount. I mean, if some family members can't come, then maybe. But yeah, it's going to be very small, garden party style-esque. But that means that we're able to do a lot of things that we wouldn't have been able to do with 75 people. Because that's a ton of money. So I'm really excited though, because then we'll spend, you know, what we do have saved on a really nice honeymoon. I'm really excited because we've never been anywhere together. Brian and I have never been on a plane together. Never been anywhere. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm kind of like not super stressed about it anymore. Before I was really, really stressed about planning it because I was like, okay, food, catering is a ton of money. Okay, alcohol is a ton of money. I don't drink, pretty much. I drink maybe once in a while, but not a lot. So like figuring out how much drinks everyone gets and so much money. It's like this amount per person, blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of money. A wedding is a lot of money. So we've been saving. I've been saving every month, putting aside some. But yeah, it's a lot of money. I have weird dreams where I feel like I'm forgetting to feed one of my foster lizards for days only to wake up and realize I no longer foster lizards. Yes, the brain is very strange. I feel like I've had dreams similar to that where I forgot to feed the ferrets or something, or during a zombie apocalypse, I'm like, oh my gosh, how are my ferrets gonna eat? I'll like kill an animal and leave it in there for them and hope that it'll last them for a while. Knowing full well in real life they wouldn't probably eat an animal like that. I mean, maybe if they were desperate, but them ferrets be picky. Do you ever wonder, like, this is kind of morbid, you ever wonder if you were to die in your house and you lived alone, if your ferrets would eat you? I don't think my ferrets would. I think they would literally starve to death. Because ferrets are so picky, like, they can go days, and they shouldn't, but they can, without eating, even though they're hungry, if they don't like the food that you have for them. But yeah, you ever think about that? Because I do. What's your MBTI? Is that like the personality thing? Because I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. I've never been super into the personality things. I mean, I just recently found out about the Enneagram personality test, and that I found to be pretty accurate. I'm not about to expose my true personality here, though. I'm just kidding. I'm like a type 4 Enneagram. And Brian is like a 9 or something, whichever is the peacekeeper one. So we balance each other out really, really well. You've wondered that too? I know, it's a strange thought, but I almost like wish that they would, in case, you know, no one comes to feed them and they live a little bit longer. I've sometimes like played dead to see if, like, what, not if they would eat me, but like how they would react, and they never have a reaction. They're like, they come and sniff me and they're like, okay. Or if it's Momo, because she loves to bite my arms, like my upper arms, because my skin is soft, and she loves to bite on soft skin. She would just like start gnawing at me, but not eating me, just like gnawing at me. I know that a cat will eat you. That doesn't surprise me. I think if I had open wounds, maybe they would be tempted if they were starving, but you're right, they're so picky. There's a book called Your Cat Will Eat You. She's a YouTuber, mortician. That's scary to think about. Did Alphonse eat me? Maybe. Alphonse has been so annoying lately. He's a very vocal cat. And he just, like, meows all the time. But normally it's because he wants different food. Like, he'll meow and he's hungry, so I give him the raw food, same that I give the ferrets, and he's like, this isn't good enough. And he'll meow at me until I like look like I'm about to give him something else. He's really spoiled because when he goes to his grandma's house, my mom's house, she has 4 cats and they're all fed like your traditional cheap wet food. That's like crack to him. He gets like almost like he gets crazy over there because he's like, oh, I'm gonna get wet food. I'm so excited. My mom, she abuses me because it makes me eat raw meat, even though that's what I was made to eat. But I guess the ferrets were kind of like that at first too. But yeah, I will say though, I'm not a huge cat person, and having him has not really changed my opinions on that. That's not to say that I hate him or anything, but he's just very, I don't know the word. Annoying. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Do you know Ricky Tikki? Like Ricky Tikki Tavi? The weasel guy? I read that in school, if that's what you're talking about. For a while, I was on the hunt for children's books that contained weasels or ferrets. There's not a whole lot, I'll tell you right now. I tried to find some for the kids that I nanny because I wanted to get them a little book with ferrets in it, but like a storybook, no. There's a couple, but not much. Not much. And I will reveal, this is a secret that I've been working on for about a year, maybe less, but I have this fantasy novel that I've been writing for a while, and it will probably never see the light of day, but because you guys know I love my fantasy romances and I just wanted to make one myself. But there's a weasel as like one of the main characters, and he can talk, and I don't know, I just wanted to share that. But there's not much out there. I do that with my puppy and she just gnaws on my ear. What do you do? I forgot what I said. I watched the movie when I was a child. I think I watched it too, but it's been a long time. I'll watch it as long as nothing bad happens to Ricky Tikki Tavi. I don't remember if it does. And yes, I know I have literally... Bro! Fruit fly landed in my drink. I was gonna say I take little sips. That's why that'll last me a while, but now there's a fruit fly in my drink, so. Because, you wanna know why I have fruit flies in my house? I'll tell you. I'll expose Brian, because he's not here right now. He has a bad habit, a really bad habit, and I hate it. It's one of my pet peeves living with Brian, is that he never wraps food up. Like, if he takes out an English muffin, or if he eats chips, or if he eats cereal, he leaves the bags open. Like, the cereal box is open, I was like, oh, I really want an English muffin when I got home from work today. I took the package off of the fridge, and it was open, and it was just fruit flies in it. It's disgusting. I'm like, it's like a full bag of English muffins, and I have to throw it out. Or I give it to the chickens. Maybe the chickens will eat it. But I don't want to even subject them to the fruit fly bread. Probably shouldn't even be having it anyways. But the chickens get spoiled when they come over here. That's why they keep coming back to my apartment, is because we give them crap. No, I feed them normal food, but... How many pets do you have? I have the 4 ferrets, Patu, Appa, Momo, and Remy. And then I have Iro the horse, and Alphonse the cat. And then my parents' animals, which I consider my animals, mostly like the dog, Sedona. She is a cutie. I love Sedona. She's getting up there in age, but I kind of noticed, looks like she's getting like cataracts in her eyes or something. Her eyes just look really cloudy, but they don't seem to affect her that much. Like, she can still see really well, so I don't know, but she is kind of getting up there in age. And then we have Maya, a long-haired calico. We've had her for a long time. She's probably over 15, at least 15. Then we have Juniper, the black cat. Dobby, the black and white cat. I don't know if he called it tuxedo cat, I don't know. Widget, the black stray that we took in. Is that it? I think that's it. No more pets for a while, but once we move, we will be getting more horses. Because Iroh can't be alone. So when we move him to our property, he can't just be alone. There has to be something else there. He could probably go a little bit without, but he really needs his horse friends. Thoughts on Taylor Swift? I don't listen to her music. I'll tell you though, my dad is a big Swiftie. And he's not afraid to admit it. He loves Taylor Swift. He loves her so much. Which is weird because it just doesn't seem like music that he would listen to. But I liked her older music because I do actually like country music, but her like poppy stuff, I'm not a huge fan of. What do you think about Taylor Swift? I don't think her music is bad, but it's just not my cup of tea, you know? Tislo loves it. Do you have any breeds of horses in mind when you get your own property? Yes, of course. I've thought about this in detail. I would like a paint horse. I just want to paint, okay? Just paint. Just give me a paint. Quarter horse, whatever. It doesn't actually have to be a paint. I'm not actually picky. But Brian is, because apparently Iroh is not good enough for Brian. I was like, okay, maybe you can have Iroh. Not like have, but you know, you can ride Iroh and then I'll ride the new horse, right? Because I'll have a horse that I can finally do more than just like a little trotting here and there with, because Iroh has arthritis and he's old. He's like, no, I want a horse that can run miles. I'm like, you've never even ridden a horse faster than a walk. He's like, no, I want a big Shire horse or a Clydesdale. He wants a Clydesdale, he told me. It's like, I want a Clydesdale and I want to gallop on the trails. So I can't do that with Iroh. I'm sorry. And I'm like, Brian, you do realize it's like not easy to sit on a horse when they're galloping, right? And he's like, no, it's easy for me. You know, I have long legs, so. He's a very cocky horse rider. But yes, he wants a heavy breed. I would like a quarter horse or just an all-rounder. I'm not opposed to a thoroughbred, but I'd be very picky. I want an easy keeper. Easy keepers only, please. I read a ferret book and the one ferret was living in a hamster cage that I wouldn't put a ferret in. Ugh. Yeah, there's a lot of media like that sometimes portrays ferrets in not very good ways. There was a show or something, or I don't think it was a movie. There was a show that I saw a while ago that I watched the trailer for. Like, I think it was based on a book or something, and there was a ferret. I'm like, is that a ferret? And she had him in like a glass terrarium, like a long glass terrarium. And I was like, that's a ferret? And it was a ferret. It was a real ferret in there. But I was like, what the? I would love to see more shows and movies with ferrets and showing them like the way that they're supposed to be treated. I was working on for a very long time a video idea where I was going to call it Ferrets in the Media, and I was going to go over like all the popular and not popular shows that have ferrets in them, movies, video games. There's actually quite a bit, but you have to look for them. Anime with ferrets. I I watched some of it because I wanted to like watch or play all of the games, whatever. I was doing that. There really wasn't anything like too great, but I thought that that was a cute video idea, but I never finished it. Maybe I should. I might be getting ferrets soon. I was wondering if there are any kibbles that might be fine to feed. Thank you. So the longer I've been on my ferret owning journey, I have really just come to the conclusion that there really are no suitable kibbles for ferrets or cats or dogs, in my personal opinion. I mean, maybe more so dogs. Like, there is slightly better options out there for dogs because more people own dogs, so there are more options. But for cats and ferrets, there's just nothing that I would personally feel comfortable feeding. Obviously, someone texting me? Uh-oh. Brian asked me if I wanted anything at his job. I have 75 seconds to reply. Food, because he works in food. Yes. Fried dough. His work makes the best fried dough, and we get it for free, which is nice. So he works there and then he brings home food. But I'll continue what I was saying, I swear to God. Fried dough, because I'm healthy. Okay. What was I saying? Kibble. Just because it's so drying and so dehydrating, and that's one of the worst things that you could do for a cat and a ferret, is give them something so drying that they're dehydrated all the time. And being chronically dehydrated all the time leads to so many issues. So many issues. Pick one. Oh God. Fried dough. Dough for the win. What was I talking about? Kibble. I lose track when I'm live of what I'm talking about, so you guys might need to remind me. But if I absolutely had to pick a kibble and it wasn't like an air dried or dehydrated or whatever food, I would probably pick Dr. Elsie's clean protein chicken. But even that isn't my, is it great? I like it more than Wisong. And I know a lot of people feed Wisong, so I hope that helps. But I think you can get it on Chewy. Something like that. There's some movie that I watched years ago from the 80s called Beastmaster. Yes. Yes, it's a very weird movie, but yes, there are ferrets in it. And there have been things that I've just been watching and I didn't know that there were ferrets in it, and they pop up and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a ferret. But then sometimes they die and I'm like, I'm not gonna spoil it, but if you don't like watching ferrets and getting hurt and dying, then don't watch that. I don't remember what it was called. That new show on Netflix that's like based on a true story. New Jersey family moves into a house and it's like haunted. It wasn't very popular. I don't think it did very well. The Watcher. Yes. I started watching that, and the second I saw the ferret, I paused the show and I looked up what happens to the ferret. I'm not gonna say anything, but I stopped watching. I was like, I'm not gonna watch this. Like, even though it's fake, okay, yes, it's fake. I just can't. I can't do it. Brian and I were watching it. I'm like, let me just look. And he's like, no, it's fine. It's probably nothing. I paused it, turned it off, and he was like, okay. Didn't even have to say anything. Yeah. And from what I read, like, terrible. Not even just like subtle or no, like terrible. I've gotten better at like watching things where the dog dies. I mean, it still sucks and makes me sad, but I've gotten a little bit better. But I can't watch something where the ferrets die. Are you kidding me? No. It was very graphic. I had to stop watching it. Yeah. And from what I saw, like the first episode, it didn't really seem like that great of a show. Didn't seem like my cup of tea. It was very weird. And the the dialogue, I just remember being like so jarring. Like, I can't watch this. I can't watch this. What have I even been watching lately? I don't know. What have you guys been watching lately? I started watching Dead to Me. I think that's what that's called. It was okay. But then, as it went on, I was like, not as interested. Anime recommendation. Freak out. Me and my boyfriend just finished Sword Art Online. I'll tell you. You want to know, like, my favorite anime of all time? Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, #1. I've seen it, I think, 7 times all the way through, and there's like 64 episodes. I've watched all of it like 6 or 7 times, and I love it so much. I cannot say enough good things about Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. There's the original show and then Brotherhood. Brotherhood is a complete retelling and follows the source material pretty much to a T, whereas the original deviates and is not that good. But Brotherhood, I have not met a single person who doesn't like it, who's actually seen it all the way through. I will say the first episode, it kind of just like throws you into it, and it's like, what the heck is going on? But just keep watching it. Like, just keep going. And by episode 3, you'll be like, this is awesome. There's been nothing like it for me, and I've been watching anime since I was like 10. And there's been nothing as good as Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Anyway, Death Note is also a really good one to get into if you're kind of just starting watching anime. I've shown Death Note to so many people who don't watch anime, and they started watching anime pretty much after that. I've shown my mom Death Note, my dad Death Note, everyone in my life Death Note, and they've all loved it. You know what? I'm gonna pull up my My Anime list for y'all, and I'll show you what I've rated a 10. Because there's not a whole lot that I've rated a 10. I have completed 146 anime shows, roughly. Shows and movies. And 10 I gave pretty much to all the Ghibli movies I really love. If you haven't seen the Ghibli movies, those are also really good to watch. A lot of movies. Ouran High School Host Club. That one is so good. I started rewatching it again with Brian, who's never seen it, and that is typically not a genre that he would watch at all. Like, his favorites are Berserk, Mob Psycho, One Punch Man. He likes all those, but he loves Ouran High School Host Club, and it's so funny because it just doesn't seem like something he would like, but it's such a funny show. It's so good, and it can kind of come off as a little cringy, but it doesn't take itself seriously. It's a funny show. So if you like a funny rom-com, it's a good one. Soul Eater's pretty good. It's a little weird. There's some kind of weird anime cliche type things that happen in that. Toradora, really good romance anime. Yeah, really, really good. Romance high school anime. I put a note under Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood in all caps. The best. And I put that. Angel Beats is really good, but really sad. I love Durarara. What else did I put? Blue Exorcist I like. Psychopaths, Kami-sama Kiss, Violet Evergarden, Attack on Titan, the new Fruits Basket. I love a bunch of different things. But hopefully I gave you enough recommendations. Can you watch Brotherhood without seeing the original? Absolutely. You do not need to see the original, because basically what it is the original, you can kind of see it as like a totally different story. Like, it follows the manga, but only to a certain point, and then it deviates, and there are very different things. Like, there's a character that isn't in the manga, or vice versa, that they didn't do. And the art style is a little bit more dated. But it's still a good watch. Like, I would watch it after Brotherhood. And if you're like, I need more Fullmetal Alchemist, then you could watch it. But just go right into Brotherhood. Like, just Do it tonight. Molly, hey Molly. We're talking about Brotherhood again. Because if I have the opportunity to talk about Brotherhood, I will. I'm honestly considering getting a Fullmetal Alchemist tattoo. Because that's how much I love it. But I've seen a lot of anime since then, and I haven't found anything that I would rate anywhere near that. Initial D I haven't seen, and Kindred I haven't seen. I haven't even heard... Oh, I've heard of Initial D, but there's still a lot of things that I have not seen. But I've been mostly watching and reading a ton of romance because I'm a big romance junkie. Big romance junkie. So I've been consuming a lot of romance content. I started watching Nana, which I've heard many good things about, and I love it so far. I started watching another Chinese anime because I've been watching a lot of Chinese animation. But yeah, I'm like all over the place. There's a couple new ones coming up that I'm excited to watch that are like isekai romances, so where they get reincarnated or die and then they're in this fantasy land. Those are a lot of the times geared towards women, so I tend to enjoy it, but I'm new to anime. My kids recommend Death Note. Oh yes, like Death Note is so good. If you are new to anime, if anime weirds you out, it's so good. And honestly, the English dub of Death Note is really, really good. The English dub of Death Note and Brotherhood, really, really good. Probably some of the best, I'd say, especially Brotherhood, one of the best English dubs ever that has ever been done, by far. So if you don't, because sometimes when you're new to anime, it's kind of hard to follow along with the subtitles and stuff, watch the dub of those. Just do it. The Death Note dub is so good. It's funny. There's some really funny... The main voice actors are just really good. Really good. Hello. Hi, Sky. What's your timeline? When do you think you'll move on to some land? Ugh. I wish like tomorrow, dude. It's gonna be a long time because we're not gonna get married until October, and then Brian is still in college, by the way. Hasn't graduated yet. He's getting there. He's home, by the way. Hi, Brian. I'm live streaming, so don't walk in front of the camera with your work shirt on. Then everyone will know where you work. Anyway, yes, that's happening. I was talking about you, Brian, when you walked in, so I don't... Well, someone asked what our timeline is, like when we want to move and stuff. But I said you're still in school. You'll be done soon.
Yeah.
Right? Right?
Oh, you got the moonlight working.
Huh? Oh yeah, I got the moonlight. It only needed 2 batteries.
Oh, so
I thought it said 3. But it's pretty nice. Anyways, I would like that to happen within the next few years, but who knows? Mm-hmm. Because typically you get land in a house, and then the homestead part takes forever to build. Because like you need to have good fencing, you need to have good shelters, you need to have a good watering system, you need to have good mud management. Like there's just so much. It takes a lot of time. So I'm trying to do all the research now.
Yeah, Robbie's job needs software engineers too.
Another in. Brian's got another in.
He just went full time today.
Really?
This other job. Yeah.
Oh, they need software engineers? Do you need to be like done with school? Brian's a manager, guys. They made him manager at his workplace. He became manager fast. How long?
About a year.
A year, and he made it. Careful. Don't walk in front of the thing.
Like
change your shirt. Oh, do you want a different shirt?
I
don't want to get a... Oh. Here you go, man. Oh, you need different pants, too.
Yeah.
Whoops. Here you go. Anyway, what was I talking about? What would I rate Sword Art Online? Wait, what did I? I could tell you what I rated it on my thing. I'll tell you. I was obsessed with it when I first watched it. Because it genuinely, it's a good show. It's a good show up until a certain point. And then it's like, I mean, there are weird parts during it. Like, some weird parts in it. But I loved Asuna. She's one of my favorite female characters. Probably not so much now, because I've watched so much, but... Okay, I rated it a 7. I rated it a 7 out... Well, because on my anime list, 7 is good.
Well, the original?
Sword Art Online? Yeah.
I guess
Because if you go to 6, it's fine, and 8 is very good, which I feel like it's not either of those, so it's just good. And people mostly rated it a 7.2, so I'm not, like, far off from the average thing, you know? What would you rate it, though? I know that you said that you watched it. Not you, Brian. I'd be interested to hear. I have 55 people watching me.
cool.
Are you just gonna eat your dinner like in the background? 6 ferrets.
You didn't look around, did you?
Huh?
You didn't look around, did you?
Look around? What do you mean?
You didn't go looking for anything?
What do you mean? Look around what?
The house?
Wait, do you have presents for me?
No.
Wait, do you have presents for me?
No?
There's presents for me in this house. Why would you tell me that?
They're not in this house.
Oh, are they at Mom's house?
I just don't want you looking around.
But they're not in this house, so why would I not be able to look around?
Well, look around in general. I don't want you looking for stuff.
Everyone's gonna see what you're doing on your computer, by the way.
Well, they're gonna see me playing Melee then.
Okay.
This
Well,
is
no,
how-
don't do that because the controller is so loud that that's all they're gonna hear.
You know,
Play Isaac or
Watch
something.
Mango.
Yeah, you could do that.
This is a mango restream.
You could do that. Just the his controller is so loud. Do you think you'll get another dog soon or ever? If so, what breed and what would you do differently? That's a good question.
You're going to get a... It's not a beagle. It's a bloodhound thing.
You don't know the name?
I can't think of the name right. I'm drawing a blank.
He forgot the breed of dog that we want to get.
It's a hound dog. It's the hound dog.
I wouldn't say it's the hound dog,
Yes, it
but
is.
it's one of the hound dogs.
The sniffer.
Yep.
What is it called?
Most hound dogs have a good sniffer on them. He doesn't. Okay, do you give up?
Give up.
It starts with a B.
Wait. B what?
What do you mean B what?
B then what?
B-A? Sky's got it. Bro, people are guessing it. You don't even know.
Yeah, what is it?
Basset Hound.
That's what I wanted to say.
That's what he wanted to say. He just couldn't say it. But yes, I love Basset Hounds.
Ooh.
Yeah, they do that. That's why we don't have one in this apartment, because they're very loud. I don't think that would be a great idea. They're pretty clingy and needy. But I love Basset Hounds. I love them so much. I like Beagles too, but Basset Hounds are just like... They're so cute. Which is a lot different than, you know, other breeds that I've wanted, but... And what I would do differently is what I was saying before, is getting a dog to suit my current lifestyle. Right, Bri?
Mm-hmm.
Lazy. No, I'm not that lazy.
Did you want some fried dough?
Yes! Grab your hand. Sounds like my GSD. Ooh.
Here you go.
Brian loves... Really? I don't get my own bowl.
Oh, I'll get you a bowl.
Brian loves German Shepherds.
Yeah, I do.
He loves them so much. And the family that I nanny for has 2 German Shepherds. And they are the most lovey dogs ever. They are very, very good dogs.
Which mic are you using?
This one. I wouldn't have one because they are so much. Yep, you just said they are a lot. This is true. Yeah, all the German Shepherds that come into the pet resort that I worked at, they were a lot of work, a lot to handle. I mean, some of them were really, really good, but they just don't do well in boarding situations. That's what it boils down to. But at home, they can be really good dogs. Whoa, that's a lot. Did you make these?
Yes.
They don't really look that good on camera, but they're really delicious. They're like little fried dough pieces and cinnamon sugar. German Shepherds are your favorite too? They're a popular dog. Wait, could I have the icing too, please? Thank you so much. You don't like the icing?
No.
Why?
It's hard to get out and it kind of hurts my teeth.
Hurts your teeth. That's not good. You probably have a cavity or something.
No.
You look so pretty. I love your headset. Thank you. Brian.
Talking to me.
Oh, she's. Oh. You're talking about Brian, right? Do you like his hair though? He's been rocking the man pony because his hair's so long. Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't tell Brian that yet.
What?
You. Okay. Okay, when you made me an English. What am I trying to say? When you made me an English muffin sandwich, right, the other day?
Mm-hmm.
You did not wrap up the package.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I grabbed it off the top of the fridge and it was
on it?
covered, like in the inside of the packaging, fruit flies.
No.
And now there's a fruit fly in my drink. He came all the way over there. He was like,
Because
"Okay, yeah,
you have
tell me
something on top of the fridge that you need to get rid of.
what?
I don't know what.
There's something up there."
Yeah, there's something.
Sometimes I put things on top of the fridge and I forget about them. Like they kind of get pushed to the back of the top of the fridge. She hates the boarding places. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. German Shepherds are very loyal to their people. Brooklyn's actually talking about me and not you. Sorry, Brian. But she does like your hair.
Thanks.
Does Brian have a YouTube channel?
Yes.
No. Well, I guess you technically do because everyone has a YouTube channel, like, if you have an account. But
Come subscribe.
you don't actually post anything on there.
Should I? You want me to start posting stuff?
You're going to start posting? What do you want him to start posting?
Um.
I wish that he
Reviews.
did, like, gaming content. He's a big gamer. Big gamer in this house.
Not.
Not as of late. I'm glad I didn't miss this. I love lives. Like hangouts without having to hang out. Happy Friday. Hi! Happy you could make it. I know you said you were watching some other person last week. I forgot who you said, but... This is so good, Brian.
Yeah, I'm good, my job.
Sorry I'm eating. I'm just really hungry. How's work, Brian?
It was good. Good time.
Did you do any managerial things?
Yep. I made the lineup.
Lineup? What's that?
Gave everybody their roles for the day.
Oh! So people come to you and you say, you do this, you're on this, you're on this.
It's more like I write it down on a sheet of paper and they look and then they do the job that I told them to do.
It's pretty managerial.
Except
Thank you,
was
Brooklyn.
not supposed to be in today until like 7, but he ended up coming in at 5, so it messed it up.
Well, that's good, right? He came in early.
Yeah, that was good. It left me stranded. I just became like a floater.
I just got back from a 1-hour park session with her, and she now has the zoomies and wants to play ball. Aww. Love the German Shepherds. I'm pet sitting the German Shepherds that for the family that I nanny for this weekend. They're just so cute. They're so good too. Very well behaved. One of them is a little clingy to me. So when I'm trying to take care of an infant, he'll like always walk in front of me, which is kind of annoying, but he means well. What do I do for work now? So I nanny like Tuesday through Fridays. And then I also work at a retail store on Saturdays and also Wednesdays, something like that, which I really like. What do you want your job to be in 10 years? Dream job? Dream job, Brian.
Your dream job?
Yeah.
Is stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, I want to be a mom. I want to be home and be a mom.
Hardest job in the world.
Toughest job in the world, is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a very hard job. So nannying has really been preparing me because infants are no joke. From like nap training to potty training to teething to terrible twos, I'm experiencing all of it. And now I have a boy and a girl, so. But I love it. I love, love, love it. Stay-at-home mom is the best job. This is true. I would say my mom would agree. She is also a stay-at-home mom. Lily's orchestra concert was canceled because our weather was so bad. But they're doing it again in a couple of days. You have to miss it though, Bri.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see her. What does she play again? The viola?
Yeah.
She just started playing the viola, and it's so cute. I tried to play it because I'm obsessed with trying new musical instruments. It's really hard. But you weren't there, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
I figured out how to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star just on my own. On the
Good.
viola. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm getting there.
Good. You're on your way.
I'm almost there. No, it takes a long time to master that. Doesn't pay well though. Yeah, you're right. You are right. No, I don't have kids. I look like I'm 14.
Wow.
No.
Messed up.
No, that's a good thing. That's a compliment, actually. And my glasses are cute. Thank you. Okay, she said you look like 14 or 15. No, I actually, at the retail job that I work at, they're always so surprised to hear how old I am. A lot of them think I'm still in high school, which is fine. I mean, I don't take offense to that at all. I'm 25. I'll be 26 in August. Which is crazy. So you're close, Sky. Am I going to get more ferrets after these babies? Not to sound like they're going to die just like in the future. Probably not. Probably not unless, I don't know, something happens. I don't know. Not in the plans though, unfortunately. But hopefully they'll be around for a long time. Everyone says I look like I'm 15. I'm 21. The struggle. My sister gets that too. Molly, she has a baby face. She just turned 21. Brian, I bet you when we were out on our birthday and she got carded, people were like,
It's fake.
it's fake? I'm always worried that they'll think Brian's ID is fake.
Why mine? Because I look different?
Yeah. Because you have short hair and no beard, right? In your picture.
Yeah.
And now you have beard and really long hair. He does not look like his picture. I'm always worried that they're going to be like, this is fake. That'd be bad.
I think it's fine. It's got no way of looking like my brother, so.
Can I show a ferret? Is there one nearby?
Saw possibly running around.
If they come around, I will. I don't want to wake them up, but they might. Patsu usually wakes up when we enter the house. Because he's like... He's like a dog. He comes and he greets you at the door. When you come home from work. How do you like having a cat? Do you think you'll get another one soon? Brian, you want to answer that?
No.
Brian and I are not really cat people. But...
Love him to death. Do not need another Alphonse.
You don't need another Alphonse? He's funny, though. He's funny and he keeps us on our toes. He's just like, he has crackhead energy. He's very active and very vocal. I don't think that we won't have more cats like in the future. But not anytime soon. He was from someone at my last barn. They had an accidental litter of their indoor cats, and the mom had 2 kittens and they couldn't keep them because they lived in an apartment or something. So we took one of them. She tried to get us to take both of them, Brian.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Would have been 2 brothers. Earlier, there was a ferret trying to eat the moon. It was probably Patsu. I think Patsu was in here earlier. Trying to eat the moon.
Of course he is.
Brian said that he wants the moon lamp on his desk.
It's my moon. I want it.
No, actually, I won it, right?
Yeah, you did.
I did. I did so good at the arcade. I beat Brian at everything, as per usual.
Sure you did.
We were pretty bad at air hockey. We kept slamming the puck like out of the.
Yeah,
That's probably not good.
You're being a little
We were too aggressive. The kids next to us were like, "What the heck?"
just competitive spirit.
There's almost 70 people watching.
Hmm?
Or is that just in total, I think? That might be just in total. Yeah, that's total. I was reading the total. I probably won't stream for too much longer, though, because I'm wiped. Bye, Brooklyn. I'm wiped. I have to work tomorrow. At night, and then I have to pet sit. At night. I love working at the retail store, though. I'm a retail girl. Right, Brian?
Mm-hmm.
Brian's major is computer science. What's your dream job, Brian?
Astronaut.
Astronaut? No. Dream job that's achievable.
Software engineer?
Software engineer at a gaming company, probably.
Maybe.
That would be nice.
It might ruin my passion though.
That's true. Sometimes you get a job doing what you love and then you don't like doing the thing anymore. It's like me with horses. If I get a horse related job, I want nothing to do with horses outside of it. When will you be live again? I'm not sure. I am not sure. I would say next Friday, but isn't next Friday... That's the
Christmas
23rd. That's Christmas Eve?
Oh, I thought it was.
No, 24th is Christmas Eve.
I thought Friday was.
I'm pretty sure I work on the 23rd, which is next Friday. Let's see. Yeah, I work. Yeah, I won't be able to do it next Friday. Maybe I'll do like a Christmas Eve stream. That'd be fun.
People would probably be busy.
No way.
Yeah.
They have time to watch me. Just kidding. Felix and Arlo say hello. Hi. I love seeing your pictures of them. They're really cute. They're really cute. sleepy. This week was a lot. The kids I nanny were a lot this week. They were good today though, Bri. Yeah.
Sure.
I totally watch it. Ivy would watch it. My Christmas Eve stream. Maybe that's when we do our gingerbread house.
Oh, stream?
Yeah. Stream the gingerbread house. Wait, you're probably working.
Yeah.
He'll be gone. It'll just be me and my lonesome decorating. No, I want to do that with Brian. I want to do that with Brian. Are you guys excited for Christmas? What are you asking for if you're asking for things? Brian, what did you get me for Christmas? Share with the class.
Nothing.
He's not going to say. I might not have gotten you anything yet, but I still have time.
Sure. Next week.
I still have time. Well, he's like hard to shop for because if I get him gaming peripherals, he has very specific things that he likes, and I don't know if what I get him is even going to be better than what he has. Really? Or if I get him a new game, I don't know if he's played this game before. I don't know if the game is good.
Do the research.
I could do the research. I could. How many kids do I want? Like 5. 4 or 5 would be great. But who knows? We might have one and we're like done. Probably not though. Probably not. Bake on Christmas Eve. That would be cute too. I have not baked in so long. I really need to do that more. But again, it's like the whole grocery shopping thing. I hate going grocery shopping. But I do need to bake. Gotta get back to it. Asking for new ferret beds. That's a good gift idea. New ferret beds for the ferrets. I'm so excited for Christmas. I'm asking for a suture kit, surgeon in training. That's awesome. DNA testing, baking stuff, and animal items. Some good ideas. I want to get my ferrets gifts, but I literally have no idea what to get them. Yeah, ferrets are also hard to shop for. You're just like a ferret, Brian.
What?
You've kind of like, there's some parallels. You and ferrets.
I am not a ferret.
Well, you both are hard to shop for. Because ferrets, at least mine, they're not, there's not really a ton of toys out there that they love. Like Remy loves socks. That's his most favorite thing, is he takes the socks and he puts them in the spot. And sometimes he'll take the socks from the spot and he'll put them in a different spot. So I was thinking of getting him baby. I was thinking of getting him socks. I was thinking of getting him baby socks. Just so, cause like but what if he doesn't like baby socks? What if he's like, this isn't a normal sock?
I think you'll have to ask him.
Should I ask him? I don't know if he'd like baby socks. Because they're not the same size. He might just think they're a piece of cloth. I don't know. We'll have to see. Keep you updated on that. But I was gonna get him baby socks. Patsu, he likes freeze-dried chicken treats. I'll probably just get them freeze-dried chicken treats and set up the puzzles for him on Christmas. Appa loves the puzzles. But really, that's all they like. They want for nothing here. They're very spoiled. Ferret gifts, bags, and boxes that the other gifts come in. Lol. That's true. That's true. Oh, Remy, I got a box of clothes. Well, they were Brian's clothes that he ordered for himself because he really needed new clothes. Remy, and there were some socks in there, packaged up. He went in the box and was taking the socks out of the packaging. I'm not even kidding. He knew that the socks were in the package. They have plastic over him, but he knew it was a sock. He's that crazy. Do you like boba? I don't like the tapioca pearls at all, but I love popping boba. Popping boba, really nice. My custard boy loves socks. Custard? Is his name Custard? That's really cute. Love socks. He'll put his head in them. Aww. That's so cute. Remy doesn't do that. He just like, well, actually no, he does that. In pants. He puts his head in pants. But he takes the socks and he hides them. Sometimes they're my nice socks and it's frustrating. We tried to throw out all the socks that we had that he would actually chew through, because there are some materials that he goes crazy for and he will chew through them and it's not good. So we tried to throw out all those socks. What do I want for Christmas? I don't know. I asked for a couple supplements for the ferrets and myself. Oh, I'm getting a cosplay. I talked about that last week on the last live stream, but my parents got me the cosplay that I want for the convention that we are going to in March. My Violet Evergarden cosplay. So he got me that. I asked for a harp, a lap harp from Brian. And I asked for a pretty cheap one, and he ended up getting me a really good one, apparently. So he says. Right, Bri?
Can't say.
He can't say. His lips are sealed. Yeah. With reptiles, it always weirds me out when I see people with reptiles. And the cages are always so small. I felt like I was the only one who felt that way. Because there are a couple of reptile YouTubers that I would watch on occasion on YouTube. YouTubers on YouTube, yeah. But they would be like showing all my reptiles, my 50 plus pets, my 100 plus pets. All the cages are so small. I just thought, well, maybe that's what you need for them. But then the more you think about it, that's not what in the wild, you know, they roam large areas. So it'd make sense that they would need a larger space. But I don't know anything about reptiles, so keep my mouth shut because I don't have them. But it did always kind of weird me out that people seem to have very small setups for reptiles. That and fish. The amount of people I see with fish in tiny enclosures makes me sad. Fish need a lot of space too, and they need good quality water and filter and plants, real plants and all that. Animals are a lot of work, no matter what animal you get. My ferrets love to get into clothes and sleep on them. Yeah, sounds about right. We have to be careful about leaving clothes on the floor. If we ever leave clothes on the floor, we'll throw them in the corner, like on top of that bed, so that we don't accidentally step on it. Because there have been times where we've almost stepped on them because they were in the clothes. So we try to keep stuff to the side, just in case. I'll probably end the stream in a couple minutes. I had a good time. I didn't play games though. Last week I played WoW, but I didn't really feel like it tonight. Although I have been playing The Sims 4 a lot as of late. I was thinking of playing The Sims 4, but too personal. No, it's just, I don't know. I can't roleplay when I'm live streaming Sims 4. Sims 3 is the best for real. No, this is true. No, actually it's not true. You're wrong.
Sims 2.
You're actually wrong. Sims 2 is the best Sims. My son has 2 tortoises and he built them a big enclosure for outside in the summer. That's awesome. That sounds so cute. You have to send me pics. No, it's not. Sims 2 is so fun though. It's like, bye Sky. It's nostalgic though, but also like just the gameplay elements in it. I think Sims 4 is only comparable if you have all the expansion packs, but Sims 3, I will say, I love the open world aspect of it, and the graphics are pretty decent. I'm not a huge fan of the character designs in Sims 3, and then also they have horses. Obviously, that's really awesome. You said your favorite anime, but what about games? I'm not a huge gamer, I will say. But I've been playing WoW for like 19 years now. So I love WoW. I really liked Overwatch for a time. That time has passed. What other games do I like, Brian? Sims. Zoo Tycoon. Horse games.
Yeah, Barbie Horse Adventure.
Barbie Horse Adventures. Barbie Horse Adventures is a good game. That's a good game. Oh, there's a ferret spawning.
Skyrim.
Skyrim. That's true. I have a lot of hours in Skyrim. Oh, who is it? Get it.
Just happened.
They knocked the moon lamp.
My moon.
The moon. Remy. Remy's checking out the moon. He knocked it down. Here, give me it. Give me that ferret. Naughty guy. He's very interested in the moon. It's like, what is this? It's not hot, is it? No. Remy's on the moon.
Remy's on the moon.
Remy's on the moon. Wait, look. You could change the color. Ready?
Whoa.
I know. I didn't think you would like that.
No, I like both.
Remy's got the moon. Here, wait. Let me have Remy. You take the moon. I take the Remy. Whoa. Remy's got his winter coat right now.
Still tiny though.
He's still not as big as Patsu, but oof, I think he just woke up. He's actually a good ferret to show on stream because sometimes he'll just lay here. Especially after he's woken up, he'll just kind of cuddle. So I bought into the Sims 2 hype and got it, but then I actually got so bored because you can only stay in one neighborhood with like 3 lots. Yes, this is true. I liked a lot of aspects of Sims 2 more than Sims 4. I was a big Sims 4 hater at first, but I got all the expansions and it made it more fun. And I have mods too in Sims 4 that make it more fun. But I don't blame you if you think that Sims 2 is not fun. It's mostly nostalgic for me. The music I like. Building is meh. Building is really good in Sims 3 and Sims 4. I should play Animal Crossing, that would be fun. I do like Animal Crossing, I haven't played in a long time. Remy. Both my ferrets are the furriest they've ever been. Yeah, we've never had it to where all of our ferrets have a winter coat at the same time, but this year we do. Although Appa's been shedding, so I don't know if he's gonna lose the winter coat early and go into his summer coat. He kind of needs to. He's big. He's a big ferret. And with his winter coat, he's even bigger. Thank you, Remy. Remy is very cuddly. He's a good boy. Until he steals our socks and chews holes through things. I'm so lucky that he hasn't gotten like a blockage from chewing on things. He doesn't get things that often, but
Hi.
sometimes he does. Hi. Fat ferrets winter coat are the best. This is true. Patsu is so cute. He's so cute in the winter. He looks like a little Teddy Graham. That's what he looks like. Like,
Yeah.
like a Teddy Graham that I would eat, you know.
Ferret that loves to eat
Eat plastic. Actually,
No, he don't.
this guy loves the little plastic ball pit balls. He will take them and like squeeze them down, you know, make them flat, and then chew on them. So we had to get rid of the ball pit balls.
Yeah, he's kind of naughty.
He's a naughty ferret. Sometimes he chews on the couch when he gets really excited. He just gets so stimulated he has to take it out on something. I want to chew on the couch. And the sound he makes when he's chewing on something is awful. It's so... Why is it so loud? It like echoes. Probably because his teeth are so sharp.
Mm.
But when So we catch him pretty quickly if he's chewing on something because he's so loud.
To keep a fire going in your house?
We'll get cold in our house. Our house gets cold at night when it was ground to keep a fire going. Yeah, she has fireplaces, I'm pretty sure. I know. Wish that were us. That
I
were
get
us
central
now.
heating.
Central heating? Not everyone wants central heating.
Oh.
I'd love a fireplace. The family that I nanny for has a fire. They have 2 fireplaces, but one of them isn't a real fireplace. It looks just like one, not one that is in the wall, like an actual. Looks like a wood fireplace. That's like metal. You know what I'm talking about? And it's not in the wall, but it's fake, and it heats the house. I like that a lot. It's nice.
Rubber and shoes.
Ronan would go ballistic over rubber. I had to remove everything. Yeah, there are some ferrets that are obsessed with rubber. I'm happy that ours are not. I mean, this guy kind of likes silicone things. Like, I have a silicone-y headset-y thing for my headset.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes likes that. Arlo has chewed up 2 pairs of my shoes. Oh. I can't imagine. Actually, I can. That's what Gen would do. He would destroy everything.
Yeah.
Alphonse hasn't been too destructive. He kind of has ruined our, what's it called? The curtain thing on our sliding door. Curtain. That's what I'm looking for. He's kind of ruined that. He climbs up it when he has the zoomies. It has to be thick plastic. I don't know where she gets it from sometimes, like a stash or something. They have weird things that they like. Like, I don't know why he loves socks so much. He's such a little baby. This is one of the reasons why we were foster fails. It's because he's so cuddly.
He wasn't.
He really wasn't at first, yeah. It took a while for him to break out of his shell. But once he did, he's really cuddly and playful. It took him a while to play with us. He was kind of like reserved. Do I taste good? Bless you. He's getting stinky because my hands are sweaty. I can smell. There's oils going on my hand sweat. Here, do you want him?
Here.
Oh, he's stretching. Wait.
Ugh.
Remy is so adorable. He really is. He's a good boy, but also naughty boy. He's our naughtiest ferret, I would say. Because, no?
Okay.
Appa? I was gonna say it goes Remy, Appa, Patsu, Momo. Momo is our least problematic.
She's an angel.
She's a good ferret. I mean, Patsu doesn't really get into trouble.
He used to, and with Mama.
Yeah. He can be sometimes too much for him. The amount of things ferrets destroy and get into, I feel like I need security cameras. Yeah, just to see how they managed. Thankfully, we get home and there's... Usually everything is where we last put him. Nothing's out of place.
Can't tell sometimes if the cat does something or the ferret.
Yeah.
Like I walked out into the living room and you left your pen pouch open and
All the pens were out of it. Oh, that was Remy, I think. Remy loves to pull the pens out of my pouch of pens that I have. He'll scratch them all out. He does like to do that. Like if you have a little bag or a little purse, he likes to go into it and just take all of it out with his paws. But then he doesn't do anything with it. Oh, good boy, Wimmy. Are we gonna get you baby socks for Christmas? Baby socks? They have little baby stockings that I got them. Put little baby socks in a baby stocking. He's so cute. Okay, I think we'll end the stream. We're both tired.
Yeah.
Can we go make the gingerbread house?
Let's do that Tuesday or Wednesday.
Tuesday or Wednesday?
Yeah.
How old is Patsu? Yes, you did spell it right. He is 4. They're all 4 now. So he'll be 5 in July. Remy will be 5 in August. Yes. And then Appa and Momo will be 5 in November, next November. And Ira will be 17 on Christmas.
Is that what it says on his papers?
Well, January 1st, but that's the birthday they give horses that when they don't know their birthday. So I made it Christmas, because that's more fun. Anyway, thank you guys for coming to the stream. I had fun. And I'll see you again sometime soon. I haven't really been doing the next week of Vlogmas, but I'll put something else out instead. We'll slip that in there.
Gosh,
what?
Dang it.
Again?
On the stream.
The moonlight! We can't have the moonlight there. It's not gonna work. Alright, bye guys. See you again soon.
Lost the battery.
Oh no! We gotta fix the